Okay. Hello everybody, DJ Bagpuss here, and welcome to the final episode of Build Up to the Prem. Now, just as one series ends, another is just beginning, and this is Living in the Prem Cinematics. So, Living in the Prem is going to act as a mini podcast series where we are going to be discussing what happened in each month of the Premier League. Now, there's going to be one per month, and the first one kicks off in 3 weeks' time, and it's going to be a summary of August, where we basically going to be having all of the big talking points and all the big things that have happened in the Premier League in that month, rounding it off at the end of every month. So if you're looking forward to that, and it's going to be a brand new series on my channel, then make sure that you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, turn on my notifications so you're one of the first people on YouTube to know when that is uploaded, and it will be uploaded at the end of every single month. Now, let's get on to the season finale. Now, I really wish I could do longer episodes of Build Up to the Prem over this week, but as you probably can notice or may not notice, that at the minute the editing software that I'm using means that I can only do videos and record them at 10-minute sections. It only allows me to record up to 10 minutes. So it means that I have to kind of do condensed versions of every video that I'm doing, and that hopefully will be fixed very, very soon. But yeah, what a series it has been. It's been an absolutely amazing series. It's been short but sweet, and we've discussed loads of stuff. We started basically talking about some of the best Premier League transfers so far. I gave you 5 of the best opening day fixtures. I then had a guest on, my dad, which we talked about like getting a fan's perspective on the opening day of the Premier League. And yesterday I started giving you my Premier League predictions for the first round of matches. Now the Premier League kicks off tonight. I'm so excited. Arsenal-Leicester kicks off the Premier League tonight, 7:45 on Sky Sports. What a weekend of football we have for you. I'm not going to be making any plans because I'm just going to be watching football. Watford-Liverpool tomorrow, Sky Sports, that is at 12:30. Then you've got the 3 o'clock kickoffs, which you can see with Gillette Soccer Saturday. Jeff Stelling and the boys are back from 12, and you can keep up to date with all of the big 3 o'clock games in the Premier League. You've then got Brighton against Manchester City, 5:30, BT Sport 1. You've then got Match of the Day on BBC One on Saturday night, giving you all of the highlights from Saturday's game. And then rounding off is Super Sunday on Sky Sports Sunday from 1:30. You've got Newcastle taking on Tottenham Hotspur, and then you've got Manchester United taking on West Ham. And I'm just so excited for just the Premier League to start, and it starts tonight. I'm so looking forward to this. Now, there is no question of the day, but you can give me any predictions that you want. So, if you want me to tell me who's going to win the Premier League, who's going to get the Golden Boot, who is going to get the most goals, in terms of teams, who's going to get the most goals, all of that good stuff. Just let me know any predictions that you have of the Premier League, any stories about the Premier League, anything, any dialogues that you want to make with me on the Premier League season. Leave it down below. Tweet me as well using at DJ Bagpuss 998 using the hashtag Build Up to the Prem as well. And also, if you want to hear my predictions for kind of the Golden Boot, the Champions, and my predicted Premier League table, then go and check out my Premier League podcast, Season Review 2016-2017, which was on the DJ Bagpuss Show, which is my podcast series, which I did with Ashley Harris. And we kind of reviewed and previewed the Premier League season coming up right now. So check that out if you haven't yet to see that as well. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to all of that. And also, I'm going to be now giving you my other predictions. I started giving off my predictions yesterday, and I'm now going to be giving you my full predictions, so the other 5 that I've yet to do. And you can also make your predictions as well using the Sky Sports Super 6 app. Now, if you give 6 correct scores, you win yourself a little bit of money, and you win £250,000. I know, it's absolutely staggering money. You must be 18 or over to play, and it's free to play. You can download it on iOS or Android at the App Store or the Play Store, and it's free to play. Just install it, sign up, and make your predictions as well. Good luck. And maybe some of you will be £250,000 by the time the first weekend happens. So now, let's get into me giving you my other 5 predictions. So we're still on the Saturday 3 o'clock kickoffs, and we only have 2 left. And the first one is at the Hawthorns, and it is West Brom taking on Bournemouth. Now, I think this is one of those Premier League games which is just going to be a stalemate. And I'm going to give myself, I'm predicting 1-1. I think Eddie Howe, great manager. Tony Pulis, great manager. I think they're going to have the defensive caps on. And I think, again, they're just going to cancel each other out. And I think it's going to be, one of those games where, it's just about getting the first points on the board for both the, respected sides. And I think a 1-1 draw will suit West Brom and Bournemouth very, very well, actually. I think that will be a good result for both of them, but I'm certainly going for a draw at that. You know, that is definitely a stalemate. That has got stalemate written all over that, basically. We then have the final 3 o'clock kickoff game, and that is last season's champions Chelsea up against Burnley. Now, it's a tough one, but I certainly think Chelsea are going to comfortably win this by 3-0. Morata's Premier League debut, maybe, possibly. We're not sure if he's going to start or not, but if he's fit, I'm pretty sure he's going to start. So it'd be interesting to see him in the Premier League. I think Burnley are just not going to have anything about them. I think Chelsea are going to be too powerful, too strong. Again, very much like the Liverpool game that I predicted and the Arsenal game, I think there will be kind of a 20-minute section which will be quite tight, and then the floodgates will just open once Chelsea get their first one, and they will walk away very comfortably with a 3-0 win. Then we go on to Saturday tea time, and it is on BT Sport. Brighton up against Manchester City. Once again, Brighton are the second of 3 newly promoted Premier League sides, and how I would love Brighton to get a win and kickstart their Premier League season with a win. I can't see it. Manchester City will have far too much about them. I still think it'll be respectful. I think 3-1, that's the kind of result I'm giving. I predict certainly it's going to be 3-1. I can't see it going into 4, 5, 6. I just think Brighton will just be a bit more clever and stop Manchester City from just absolutely annihilating them. But if Manchester City go a couple of goals up early, then that easily can happen, and they've got to make sure that they don't do that whatsoever. That they remain tight, they stay in the game. They focus on the job that they've got to do, because Manchester City can demolish you in like 5-6 minutes. But if Brighton play their cards right, I still don't think it will be enough. But I think 3-1 again will be respectful. It's a tough. I think that's probably the toughest Premier League game. Brighton up against Manchester City. That is a horrid game for them to play. Then we go on to Super Sunday. The first one, Sky Sports 1:30, and it is Newcastle up against Spurs. Now, I love Newcastle. I'm so happy they're back in the Premier League. As all my mates say, always been a Newcastle fan. I haven't. I just like Newcastle. And they're up against Tottenham, and I'd love Newcastle to win. I really will. I'll be backing them 100%. But I think, as we all know, Tottenham are really, it hurts me to say this. It pains me to say it. It's painstaking. But I do think that they're going to win this game. I think it'll be tight. I do think it'll be tight. I think it'll only be, I'm going Newcastle 1, Tottenham Hotspur 2. I do think it'll be a very, very, just an incredibly tense game of football. But I kind of can just see Tottenham's quality just, steering them over the line. And I think that they will get their win and start their Premier League account with a win. They've got Chelsea to come after that, so they desperately need to get 3 points here. And finally, the final game of the opening weekend of the Premier League is at Old Trafford. Manchester United against West Ham. And again, home banker. I don't think West Ham, they've got Arnautovic. They're going to have Joe Hart in goal. But no, I can't see anything other than a Manchester United win. I think Lukaku will bag himself a couple of goals. Martial, Mkhitaryan, Pogba. We're going to see Lindelof make his Premier League debut. I think Manchester United are just going to have too much quality, and they're just going to absolutely terrorise West Ham. I think it's going to be a comfortable game for them. Some people say it's going to be quite tight, but I think it's just going to be just an easy game for them, and I think, that it's going to start their title charge quite nicely at home, a 3-0 win. So they're my second 5 predictions, and I'll put on screen now, these are my 10 predictions for the opening weekend of the Premier League. Let me know your thoughts down below. And I just want to say thank you for watching the series. It's been a really short but sweet series over 5 nights. If you've been with me from the very start, I thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter. Enjoy living in the Prem when that comes out, and that kicks off later this month. And don't forget, my forfeit video, my football video are the next 2 videos. And then we've got a very, very special video at Living in the Prem to kind of conclude summer. And it's just been a crazy, crazy week. It's just, I kind of came up with this series sitting in bed thinking, I really want to do a football series. And I've brought to you a short but sweet football series. So, yeah, also let me know in the comment section below what was your favourite episode as well. I'll be really interested to hear that. And this is DJ Bagpuss signing out. Enjoy the game tonight. Arsenal, Leicester. Sky Sports kickstarts the Premier League season on Sky Sports. Download Super 6 as well. I'll leave that in the description below. And yeah, this is DJ Bagpuss signing out, and I shall speak to you later, and I hope you've enjoyed this series. Take care, and good luck for the Premier League season.
Everyone's a kid that no one cares about. You just gotta keep screaming till they hear you out.